my name is Cameron and welcome back to my channel, Which Way to Wicked, where we talk about all things love, light, and especially tarot. So guys, today we are going to be finding out what is going to be coming towards you in the next 30 days. So are things going to be taking off within your career? Is there going to be a cute little cutie pie trying to talk to you and romance you up? What is going to be happening? Okay, so if you're as excited as I am to find out every big thing that's going to be taking place within your life in the next 30 days, then let's go ahead and take a look at your group picks. So for group number 1, we have this gorgeous white floral choker coming through. For group number 2, we have this choker with a cute little silverish moon coming through. And last but not least, we have a classic rubber black choker coming through. At least I think this is rubber. I don't know, honestly. But anyways, you guys, I want you to go ahead and take a very big deep breath in. And I want you to go ahead and close your eyes. And as you close your eyes, I want you to focus on what big things are going to be coming towards you in the next 30 days. Is your love life going to be taking off? Is something big going to be happening in your career? Or what is going to be going on? So whenever you feel ready, please open your eyes, and whichever choker your eyes lands on first, then that, my dear, is going to be the reading for you today. Now, if you feel called to more than one choker here, then definitely feel free to check out those extra messages as well. And as always, I will have the timestamps listed down in the description box below. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and get into your reading today, friends. Hello, group 1. So if you felt called to this white floral choker today, then hi. Hello, my name is Cameron and I'm so happy to have you here at my side of Tarot Tube. So I'm going to go ahead and just place this off to the side like so. And let's start shuffling through your tarot cards, because I know that you guys must be so excited to find out what is going to be coming towards you in the next 30 days, okay? Now also, if at any point you feel like you vibe with my vibe, then please go ahead and give this reading a really big like. Comment down below what other videos you'd love to see from me in the future, and subscribe for more videos like so, okay? Because I love to create love readings, especially. That's like my thing. So if you like that, then you definitely be at home here at my side of Tarot Tube. But anyways, let's go ahead and see what is coming through for you guys. What is coming through for my group 1 folks, Spirit? What big things are going to be taking place within their life in the next 30 days? So we have 3 cards coming through. Let's go ahead and see what these cards are saying. So Spirit, group 1, what is happening in their life in the next 30 days? What is taking place? This is interesting. Okay, wow. So first of all, for the back of the deck energy, we have the Page of Cups coming through, and all of these cards have keywords at the bottom here, and right here at the bottom it says friendship. So I definitely think that friendship and your relationships in general is going to be a very big deal within the next 30 days for you. In regards to what new things are coming into your life, there could possibly be a new friendship taking place, especially when it comes to your past here. I'm hearing that someone from your past may be coming back, resurfacing within your life. This could be someone who you were friends with in the past, or maybe even possibly someone you were romantically linked to in the past coming back into your life now. The reason why I'm saying that is because we have the Judgment card coming through, and down at the bottom it says the Angel of the Past. And so yeah, I definitely think that your past is playing a big role within your life in the next 30 days. And we literally have the King of Cups coming through, and down at the bottom it says commitment. And so it could be that you could be having someone who you were in a relationship with in the past coming back into your life, trying to offer an olive branch towards you in hopes that maybe you guys could rekindle something new here. And I think that they're going to be telling you like, oh, I am so different. I'm not that person I was in the past. I'm older. I'm more mature. I mean, look, we have the Page of Cups, and then we have the King of Cups. So it looks as though there is some personal growth taking place. And so I think that this person is going to be trying to offer you an olive branch in hopes that you will want to reconnect with them. At the very least, just become friends with them again so that they can hopefully in the future try to have a romantic connection with you. Now, if this doesn't resonate for you, this could also talk about just a friend from the past coming back into your life. Maybe you guys had a falling out. Maybe something happened here in the past and they just want to try to again offer an olive branch and just become friends again. So this could be a romantic connection taking place within your life within the next 30 days, someone who you were romantically linked to resurfacing, or this could be someone who you were just friends with, a platonic connection coming back into your life, someone who is hoping that they can be friends with you once more. Okay, and now beyond that, because this is a very general reading, okay, it could be for some of you guys that maybe this person that is coming into your life in the next 30 days, maybe this isn't someone you knew from the past here. Maybe this is someone you've never known. This is a completely new person, right? If that is the case, then I think that there is something from your past here that is causing you to feel kind of uncertain. It's causing you to maybe have trust issues and to not really be willing to put your heart on the line here. So this person coming into your life, this could be someone who purely just wants to be friends with you. They want to offer a friendship. Or this could be someone who is romantically interested in you here and they want to try to have a commitment with you. They want to make a commitment with you. But again, at the end of the day, no matter if this is someone you've known from the past here, no matter if this is someone who's completely new and your past is just causing you to have a lot of doubt, at the end of the day, you are going to be very uncertain. The biggest thing that is coming through here within the next 30 days is that you have a choice to make. The reason why I am saying that is because in between the Judgment card and in between the King of Cups, we have the Two of Swords. And literally it says right here at the bottom, the key word is uncertainty. And anytime we have the number 2 coming through with tarot, that talks about duology, that talks about choices. It talks about 2 different directions you can take within your life. And so within these next 30 days, you are going to be at a standstill. You are going to be, there's going to be like a fork within your pathway here. And you have to decide what choice you're going to make. Are you going to allow this person to come into your life, whether this is someone completely new or someone from your past, or are you going to decide to say no to them and not allow them to come into your life and decide to go about your merry way on your own, right? So it is up to you what you are going to decide, but at the end of the day, this is what I'm seeing. This is what the cards are relaying to me. This is what they want me to tell you, okay? So let's go ahead and take a look at your oracle cards and see what else wants to come through here. Spirit, for group 1, what is going to be taking place within their life in the next 30 days? What is coming towards them in the next 30 days? It is worth mentioning here, since we do have a lot of cups energy coming through, especially in regards to your person here, your person who's coming into your life, they could definitely be a water sign, sun, moon, rising, or in Venus. So if you have had multiple partners and you don't know who this person is from the past, that is coming back into your life. Well, take a look at your past lovers, take a look at your past friendships, and pinpoint who was a water sign within your life here. Who was a water sign that you were friends with or in a relationship with. And the water signs I'm talking about here is Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Also, if you're trying to figure out who this new person is that is coming into your life, then again, just be aware of their sign. Figure out their sign, and that will definitely help narrow things down for you. Now, if their sun sign is not in, like, it's not a water sign, then I feel like somewhere within their birth chart, they definitely have that water energy coming through very heavily. It definitely affects them personally, personality-wise. Okay, and just to describe this person to you, since we do have them being represented here as the King of Cups, this is someone who does come off quite mature. But what's so interesting about them is that because we have the Page of Cups coming through, that adds like a type of youthfulness energy to them. So whereas they might seem a bit hard, they might seem very mature, maybe even very logical and even a bit stoic, there is a softer side to them that I think they do reveal to people who they feel like they can trust and who they have a deeper connection to. Okay, this is definitely someone who isn't friends with a ton of people. This isn't someone who is like the biggest social butterfly alive. They're definitely friendly, but they're not going around trying to like have a party and hang out with a million people 24/7. No, this is someone who guards their time and their privacy, right? This is someone who appreciates their alone time, but they still appreciate the value of having friendships and having partnerships, right? And so this person just has a very nuanced way of living. Again, they're just very mature, but there's still the softer side to them that is revealed whenever they feel like they can trust someone and whenever they want to welcome someone into their life. Okay? So I definitely think that this person, they do have a bit of like mystery kind of swarming around them. I don't think everyone can exactly put their finger on them and know like all their secrets. They're not very forthright, okay? They're very big about their privacy again. So yeah, this person definitely has some mystery kind of surrounding them, okay? A mysterious mystique. But let's take a look at what else is coming through here. So we have calling in your soulmate. Your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you together. So I think that you, whether or not you are in a place where you can admit it to yourself, I think that you have been wanting a connection. You've been craving a partnership or even just a friendship, right? Maybe you are someone who doesn't have a lot of meaningful friendships or meaningful connections within your life and you feel like you're being deprived of something here. If that is the case, then I think that you have been wanting something new here. You have been wanting to make new friends and make new connections here. And I think that those new connections, the possibilities for those new connections are coming within these next 30 days. But it is up to you to open yourself up to these connections, right? It is up to you to decide whether or not you want to let this person from the past back into your life or let this new person into your life. Because at the end of the day, you have been hurt in the past. You have been hurt. And I think that it has marred the way that you look at the world. I feel like it has maybe caused you to become a bit of a hermit or to at least be very, very, very selective with who you allow yourself to open up to. And because of that, I feel like you do have a harder time creating new connections and making new relationships. You're very hesitant when it comes to these things. So I think that Spirit is trying to say that the opportunity is out there for you in the next 30 days. But are you going to allow yourself to call these people in? When the door comes knocking, are you going to open it? Okay? So Spirit is trying to say, it is up to you. It is up to your mindset. If you are open to receive it, then the universe is giving it to you within these next 30 days. You have the possibility to really create new, deep emotional connections. But again, it is up to you whether or not you want to allow these connections to form and to take root. We have release coming through. Yes, it is time for you to release yourself from the chains of these this past, right? It says, I release all jealousy that my body is holding on to. Instead, I extend a feeling of joy and compassion for others that succeed around me. This frees my mind and body to focus on the good entering my life. So again, I still think that this has something to do with something from your past here. Okay, whether or not this person is from your past or this person is completely new, you have just allowed yourself to become quite the pessimist, if I'm being honest with you. You've become quite the pessimist, and you've really closed yourself off to new opportunities here. And it's almost like you have created a cage for yourself. You've bound yourself up in these feelings of pessimism, these feelings of negativity, and it is time for yourself to unlock these bindings here and to start living a new life, right? So that's interesting. And it's time for you to stop comparing yourself to other people, because I do think that within your past here, and while you are watching this, I think that you have found yourself kind of comparing yourself to other people. Maybe you feel like you're not as successful as others, or maybe you feel like you don't have as many friends as other people and you're kind of jealous of that. Whatever it may be, just know that you are on the outside looking in on someone else's life, and nobody's life is perfect. So you might be comparing yourself to someone, but you may not even realize that they have their own things that they are dealing with. Their life may look perfect on the outside, but I promise you, nobody has a perfect life. Nobody has it completely easy. There are things that people deal with every single day. And instead of comparing yourself to others, you need to just let go of that way of thinking, of that comparison here. And I know it's easier to say that than it is to actually do it. I know it's easy for me to sit here and say, like, yeah, don't do that. But especially because I find myself doing the same thing every day. I always compare myself to other people, and I honestly can relate with you guys a lot here, because while I am happy, while I have a lot of connections within my life, especially related to my family, especially related to my love life here, I don't have a ton of like truly deep emotional friendships. In fact, I don't really have any. I have my boyfriend, and I have my boyfriend's roommate. Okay, that is who I'm friends with. All right, so a lot of the times I find myself wishing and craving that I had like a girlfriend, someone who I could hang out with, get like a mani and pedi with, just be friends with, right? I wish I could have that, and I compare myself to other people, and I do find myself getting jealous of that. But at the end of the day, we're on the outside looking in on them, and I might be comparing myself to someone, but maybe they have a lot of friends, maybe they have a great boyfriend or girlfriend, but maybe they aren't where they want to be when it comes to their career. Maybe there's just something that is really upsetting them here, right? Maybe they feel unfulfilled in some other way. So instead of comparing yourself to other people, compare yourself to your own self, if that makes sense. So I hope I'm not going on too long of a tangent, but that's just something I wanted to say, okay? Try to work on yourself instead of spending that time looking at other people and trying to live a better life than them, if that makes any sense, right? We have Pioneer coming through, and it says a passion for doing and creating what has not yet been done before. So yeah, it's time for you, again, stop comparing yourself to other people here. Stop trying to live like other people and live for yourself. Create your own life here, okay? In the next 30 days, you have the opportunity to do something that has never been done before within your own life. okay? It is time for you to release yourself from the past. It is time for you to make a choice on whether or not you are going to become more positive, on whether or not you are going to try to include the law of attraction within your life. It's time for you to speak life and love into your world here. And last but not least, we have cleanse. Yeah, I mean, literally, what else can I say? In the next 30 days, you have the opportunity to cleanse your palette here. And for some of you guys, it could be that maybe you're going to decide that you need a totally deep cleanse, right? Maybe your choice is going to be that you don't want to have anything with your past. You don't want to have anything to do with your past, and you don't want your past to have a hold on you anymore. So maybe you have someone coming back into your life saying that they've changed, saying that they have grown and they're more mature. But you might come to the conclusion that you don't want anything with your past, anything to do with your past anymore. You might want a total deep cleanse. So you could end up saying no to this person, and that's okay. Because at the end of the day, it is your life. It is your life to live. And so, yeah, I just see you doing something different here. I see there being a new beginning and a new direction coming into your life here. And it all comes with a choice. What are you going to choose to do? Now, with this cleanse coming through, I'm also seeing that for some of you guys, within the next 30 days, you might be deciding to take charge of your health here as well. Maybe you are going to be deciding that you want to have a diet, like have a new diet. Maybe you're deciding that you want to start working out, but I see you trying to implement something to do with your health here. And it could also have to do with just your mind in general. You could be deciding to have this new mindset within the next 30 days of positivity, of optimism. You could be deciding to stop comparing yourself to other people and to try to just start living your life and just being your own person here. And I just find that to be so beautiful. You're just going to be deciding, hopefully, within the next 30 days to live your own true and authentic life. Live for yourself. Stop comparing yourself to others and just be your own person. And I just think that that is so exciting. So yeah, there's a lot of things coming into your life within the next 30 days, a lot of options. And I look forward to seeing you on the other side. Hopefully you will comment down below and let me know what choice you make. And let me know if this resonated for you. And if you kind of understand that weird tangent that I went off in. Hopefully I don't sound silly. But yeah, anyways, I love y'all so much. We've reached the end of this reading today. And I hope that you have enjoyed this reading as much as I enjoyed creating it for you. So yeah, I hope that you have a lovely day. And I will see you all next time. Okay? Mwah. Bye. Hello, group 2. So if you felt called to this really pretty moon choker today, then hi, hello, my name is Cameron, and I just want to welcome you to my side of TarotTube. I always feel so blessed to be able to make readings like this for you guys every single week. Y'all really do just make me so excited to know that I have a platform with you lovely people that want to hang out with me all the time. But anyways, you guys, I'm going to place this off to the side like so. And let's start shuffling through your cards. I'm sure you are excited to find out what's happening within your next 30 days. Just like I am excited to be the bearer of the news, right? So let's see what's happening. Spirit, within the next 30 days of my group 2 folks, what's going to be happening for them? Please give us an idea of what's going to be coming towards them within the next 30 days. So guys, I don't know if you're new here or if you've been here before. If you have been here before, then I love y'all. Y'all are amazing, first off. But if you haven't and you have yet to subscribe to my channel, if you feel like you like my vibe throughout this reading, then please give this video a big like, subscribe, comment down below what you want to see from me next time, because every single thing that you guys do, even though it may feel small on your end, it affects me in such a big way. I have been trying to create readings like this and create a platform for everyone for over 3 years now, so it would mean so much to me if you decide to subscribe to my channel and join my YouTube family. But with that being said, let's see what messages are coming through here. So what is happening within your life? What is coming towards you in the next 30 days? We have the 7 of Swords coming through. That's interesting. We have the King of Pentacles. Okay. And then we have the 10 of Wands. That's interesting. And then we also have the Fool coming through. Okay, you guys. So these cards come with keywords at the bottom. And with the 7 of Swords coming through, the keyword is theft. Then with the 10 of Wands, the keyword is burdens. And with the King of Pentacles, the keyword is generosity. So I think what I am hearing here is that, if I'm being honest with you, within the next 30 days, it's not going to be all flowers and rainbows and butterflies. In fact, I feel like it is going to feel kind of burdensome. You are going to be feeling weighed down with so many responsibilities, and it's going to feel stifling. Okay? But I always feel like there is always like a brighter side coming within our life whenever we are going through darker moments, whenever we are going through harder times. That means that there is always something new, something brighter that is going to be right around the corner, because I do believe that our life is like an ocean. Okay, we have highs and we have lows, and I definitely feel like within these next 30 days you are going to be kind of surfing down in the lower part of that wave. Okay, and why are you going to be feeling like this? What's happening within your life? I just feel like within the next 30 days you feel as though your time, your youth as well, is kind of being stolen from you here. Because we do have, again, the 10 of Wands coming through. And the 10 of Wands often talks about like having a lot of responsibilities. And with the King of Pentacles coming through, it makes me think of, that makes me think of work. Because the King of Pentacles is known for being the biggest like work babe, boss babe. Like this is someone who works and works. They're the biggest work horse. Even whenever they go out to have fun, when they go out to a restaurant, they're probably answering business calls. Like work never leaves them. Okay, and they might be out having fun, but work is on their mind, right? And so I think that within these next 30 days, you are either going to be working a lot, or you are going to be like focused on school here, or having some type of responsibilities that is definitely going to be taking hold of your life here. And I'm honestly hearing that you are someone who portrays yourself as a very generous person. You are someone who likes to help people. And oftentimes I feel like you get into this mode of being kind of like a father or a parent figure. And you may not even be a parent yourself, but because you have this type of like fatherly type of vibe, I think that people often treat you like you're a father, and fathers take care of their children, right? So it could be within these next 30 days that you might be having like friends or fellow classmates or fellow people who you work with coming up to you, asking you if you can help them with this, help them with that. Please give me some of your time so that you can just help me get through point A and point B, right? And I think that you in these next 30 days are just going to be wishing that you can go out and have fun. You're going to be wishing that you didn't have so much responsibilities and that you didn't have to do this and you didn't have to do that. And it's just going to be feeling like you are in this holding pattern. It's going to be feeling as though you're just weighed down with so many things that you have to do, that you never have time just for yourself or to just have fun and enjoy your life, right? So yeah, and it also could just be that maybe you're a parent and your kids are just having a lot of things going on within these next 30 days. Maybe you're having to juggle, you know, work on one hand, and then you have your kids trying to like have you help them with a fundraiser and maybe drive them over to their friend's house, do this, do that. And so you just feel like you have no time to just sit back and breathe and to enjoy your life, right? So yeah, you're definitely just going to be feeling weighed down. You're going to be feeling like you have the weight of the world on your shoulders, so many responsibilities, so many burdens, and you just want to go out and have fun. You want to live your life, and you feel like your youth and your glory days are being stolen from you, right? So that's kind of what I'm seeing. And I think within these next 30 days, you're just going to be wishing that you can have a new beginning, because that's oftentimes like what the Fool talks about. And the Fool also talks about someone who isn't afraid to like go out and take a leap of faith. They're not afraid to go and try out new things here. And so I think that you are just wishing that you could step out of this like fatherly type of vibe. You are wishing that you didn't have to be everyone's parent or be the person that everyone comes to for help. You are wishing that you could be like them and be young and be able to live life on the edge and just do whatever you want to do and not have to have any responsibilities. And so within the next 30 days, I do honestly see you kind of comparing yourself to other people, comparing yourself to the people who you help, right? You're just wishing that you can go out again and have fun, and but you feel like you can't do those things, right? So let's see what else is coming through here. Spirit, within the next 30 days, what is happening in Group 2's life? Also, you could be an earth sign, sun, moon, rising, or in Venus. So I am talking about Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. Now, you don't have to be those signs. That's completely fine. That could just be, again, talking about the energy that you are really stepping into within these next 30 days. But let's see what else wants to come through here, Spirit. For Group 2, what is happening in their life in the next 30 days? What is happening in their life in the next 30 days, Spirit? The next 30 days. The next 30 days. There we go. Okay. Okay. The next 30 days. So we have energized coming through, and it says right here, each and every morning I wake up with vitality, ready to live my life to the fullest. This energy is becoming of me, and I notice how beneficial it is to my present moment. When tired, I will simply rest, then keep moving forward. And then we have repair coming through, love yourself first, and lover coming through. Yeah, okay. I see what's happening here. So within these next 30 days, again, like I said, you have a lot of people that are coming to you for help, coming to you for support. You have a lot of responsibilities at work, at school, at whatever it is you're doing here with your family, whatever. And you are just going to be craving to just have a moment's peace. You're going to be wishing that you could stop being so tired and that you could just have no responsibilities, nothing holding you back, weighing you down. You're wishing you could just be weightless, right? And I think that Spirit is saying that instead of answering every single call of help, instead of trying to be there for every single person and take on every single responsibility, being the first one to volunteer yourself for like an extra shift or whatever, Spirit is saying within the next 30 days, it's time for you to love yourself first. It's time for you to be a little bit selfish, okay? I honestly think that you have earned it, because I think that you have been in this King of Pentacles energy, this King of Pentacles mode for so long. You've always cleaned up after everyone else's mess. You've always been there for other people. Now it's time for you to be there for yourself. I think you've earned like a day or two, or even a whole 30 days to just be on your own, right? And so I think that at the end of the day, within these next 30 days, again, you're going to be feeling weighed down. You're going to be having a lot of people coming up to you for help, but it's up to you, because just because this is what is happening within the next 30 days, it doesn't mean that this actually has to take place, or that you have to allow these things to take place as well. Like, the future is yours to bend, right? And so within these next 30 days, you may have people coming up to you for help, but it is up to you on whether you want to say yes to helping them. It is up to you on whether you just want to have a pause and maybe call in from work for a couple days and say like, hey, you know what? I think I've built up enough vacation time to have a few days off, and that's what I'm gonna do, okay? So I think Spirit wants to take this time to give you the possibility to allow yourself to just have a break. It is time for you to repair yourself, because I honestly see you as being like a truck here. A truck can't keep running without stopping and getting some gas, okay? And so if you keep on trying to run, if you keep on trying to, you know, keep going and doing all these different things, eventually your car is gonna break down, your truck's gonna break down. And what's gonna happen from there? You could get sick, you could get hurt, injured, you could end up in the hospital. Just, there's so many things that could happen, right? And so it's time for you to be spoiled. It's time for you to carve out some just me time, be on your own. Maybe do some self-care rituals. Take yourself out and do something nice for yourself for a change. Get your nails done. Go get a massage. Just do something for you, okay? Take a freaking break, babe. All right? You have such a great passion and devotion to other people. You're always giving yourself to others. You're always giving your heart to others. You care so much about people. But it's time for you to care for yourself as well. You have earned it, okay? So if you find yourself feeling tired, if you find yourself feeling exhausted, if you find yourself maybe even feeling a bit jealous of other people here, then it's time for you to take a break. And if you want to be like everyone else and not have as many responsibilities, then don't give yourself so many responsibilities. Don't volunteer for so many things, right? It's up to you though. Within these next 30 days, you can decide to keep living this way, to keep being like this King of Pentacles, being that boss babe that you are. Or you can decide to, yes, still be a boss babe, but to be a boss babe who takes a break every once in a while, right? So that you can go back and be an even bigger boss babe. Okay, so yeah, you guys, I'm also seeing within the next 30 days, you might be deciding to have like a new like little routine. Maybe you're going to decide to start going to like yoga. Maybe you're going to decide to start like watching videos on YouTube and doing like fitness videos or something like that. Maybe you're going to decide to just go out and walk a bit. I see you maybe implementing some new type of like routine within your life. It could be that this routine could just be that you're deciding to have like a ritual, a self-care ritual as well. So yeah. At the end of the day, these next 30 days could be a day just devoted to you, or it could be a time for you devoting yourself to others as well. It is up to you. The choice is yours. So yeah, that is what I'm seeing for you today. I hope that you have enjoyed this reading, and if you did, then please make sure to give me a very big like and to subscribe to my channel, because I post new videos every Monday and every Friday, and I would love to have you stop by this side of tarot to begin some time. Okay, so I love you all so much, and I hope that you have a beautiful rest of your day, friends. Mwah. Bye. Hello, group 3. So if you felt called to this cute little classic choker today, then hi, hello, my name is Cameron, and I'm so happy to have you here at my magical side of Tarot Tube. So I don't know if you're new here or if you've been here before, but if you like my freaking vibe, okay, if you can vibe with this vibe, then definitely think about liking this video, subscribing for more videos like this. You know, I know it may seem like that is such a small thing to do, but for me, that is such a big thing. I've literally been making videos for 3 years now, and so it would just mean the world to me if you decide to help me continue growing this channel so that I can have my videos and my readings reach even more people. I'm on a mission to just try to make people so happy and to bring more positivity and love to other people's life. So that would just mean so much to me if you decide to pitch in and help grow my channel even more. But anyways, you guys, let's take a look at your cards. So we're trying to find out what's going to be coming towards you within the next 30 days. So let's take a look at it, shall we? So, oops, sorry. We have the 8 of Cups coming through, and the keyword at the bottom says departure. Okay, so you could be leaving something behind within these next 30 days. You could be walking away from something here, making a grand exit, okay? We also have the 3 of Cups coming through, and the keyword is celebration. Okay, are we celebrating something within the next 30 days? And then we also have the 3 of Pentacles with the keyword action coming through. Very interesting. So I definitely think within these next 30 days, there are going to be a lot of people within your life. I see you I just see you being surrounded by so many individuals within these next 30 days. Okay, you're not going to be by yourself. Okay, there's definitely going to be a lot of people around you. For the back of the deck energy, we have the 5 of Wands, and we have the keyword tests here coming through as well. We also have support coming through with the 6 of Cups. Okay, this is interesting. So I think I do want to clarify the 8 of Cups here with the King of Wands with leadership. Okay. And we have blessings coming through with the 9 of Cups. Okay, I think I see what's happening. So within these next 30 days, with departure coming through, I see you leaving behind an old way of living here. I see you stepping into a whole new level of victory, of achievement here. I really think for a lot of you guys, you might be receiving some type of promotion here, especially because we have the keyword leadership coming through. So you could be receiving like a really big promotion, or it could be that maybe you're just going to be feeling like a boss babe in the way that I know that school is kind of winding down. Things are like the school semester is about to be over. So maybe you're about to step outside of being a student and you're about to graduate and get your diploma, right? That's a really big thing. You're definitely going to be like, you could be leveling up. So yeah, that could be happening to you. You could be just receiving a lot of praise from your friends, from your family here. But I definitely see something happening. Like you're going to be feeling as though you are leveling up. You are going to be feeling very victorious within these next 30 days. And because of that, there are going to be a lot of celebrations taking place within your life. I see you getting together with your friends, with your family members here. I see you celebrating these victories and these achievements that are coming your way. And then I see things taking place like within your work life, especially within your school life here. Okay, so what I mean by that is the Three of Pentacles, that talks about teamwork, that talks about cooperation, and usually this is related to teamwork within a social sphere related to your work or related to your school here. So it could be, again, maybe you just graduated from college here. You could be like meeting up with your old study buddies from college, and maybe you guys are gonna link up and try to help each other as you guys go into the workforce and try to find like good jobs, right? Y'all guys could be tag teaming and just keeping in contact with each other, trying to give each other tips as to what new jobs are opening up here. Okay, it could be that as you step into this new position, if you get like a promotion at work, you could be having a lot of your peers. Hey friends, what's up? So my camera ended up dying, the battery, so I had to put it on the charger, but I'm back, so mwah, love y'all. But as I was saying, your peers could definitely be like rallying around you at work and trying to support you and get you settled into this new position as well. So overall, just in the next 30 days, I really do see you just feeling so supported by the people around you. I see you feeling so loved, and I just see you coming together with all your friends and family members to celebrate all the victories and the exciting things that are taking place within these next 30 days. So I'm so excited for you guys, but let's see what else wants to come through here. Spirit, can we get some extra messages, please? What's going to be coming into their life in the next 30 days, please? What's going to be coming into their life in the next 30 days? For my group 3 folks, what's going to be coming towards them? Will you please give us some extra messages, some extra confirmations? Let's see. Ooh, alrighty, that wanted to come through. One more card, please. Next 30 days, Spirit, for group 3. Alrighty. Also, I just as I was charging my battery, I ate some Chinese food, so if you see anything in my teeth, that's going to be embarrassing, but you know what? Let's just let it go and let it flow, okay? But first of all, we have the vessel coming through. So it says, my talents, skills, hobbies, relationships, passions, and strengths are things that define me. My body is the vessel that contains these wonderful attributes, and to that I am grateful. So in these next 30 days, I see you kind of just basking in your own glory. You are definitely going to be feeling very confident, which makes sense because as you unlock this new level within your life, as you experience these victories, of course you're going to be feeling like a king or a queen. Okay, so you're just going to be kind of looking down upon your kingdom and thinking like, wow, look what I did. Pat on my shoulder, and let me give myself a pat on the shoulder. I'm freaking awesome. Okay, so you're just going to be reveling in your glory, in your awesomeness. You're going to be feeling very confident, and I'm so happy to be able to tell you about that, because who doesn't want to hear that they're going to be feeling like they're the man, right? We've got Liberator coming through. Freeing yourself and others from outmoded beliefs, releasing negative thought patterns. So with the Liberator coming through, I see you feeling very free with this victory, with this new beginning, this achievement taking place within your life. You are going to feel as though you are suddenly so much more free to kind of do your own thing here and to chart your own path. I mean, a leader, a king, a queen, they don't have anyone really kind of putting them in chains, right? They're free to make their own choices here. They have a lot more freedoms than other people. And so, yeah, you're just going to be feeling like you are suddenly released like you can do anything you set your mind on. And I honestly think that so many people are going to be surrounding you and swarming you. I feel like within these next 30 days, you're going to be attracting so many new people within your life as well. So you could definitely have like your current friends and family hanging out with you within these next 30 days. You could have your current fellow employees, fellow classmates celebrating with you as you guys like are excited about these achievements. But I also see you just kind of being like a flame, and other people are going to be like moths that are drawn to you, drawn to your light, drawn to this new like magnitude that you are having around you, because as you unlock this new level, like I said, you're going to be feeling very confident, and I think that that confidence is just going to be very attractive. And so I honestly see for some of you guys, maybe not all of you, for like a few of you guys, you could definitely have some admirers coming into your life. You could be having new people kind of forming crushes on you, but you're definitely going to have a lot of people kind of wanting to come up to you and receive your guidance, receive your wisdom. Some of these people at your job here, people who were your peers, they might be trying to come up to you and ask you for help, ask you if you could mentor them so that they can be in your position in the future as well. So I do see you just kind of being someone that people start to look at as a mentor figure. Okay, so that could definitely be happening within the next 30 days here. We have activation. Again, you're just going to be activating a new way of living. Okay, a new way of living. It's almost like you're putting the keys in the ignition of your car, and there's just so many possibilities. There's so many places you can go, and you're just going to be feeling like you're able to take charge of your life. This is the beginning of such a new and exciting way of living for you, and I'm just so happy for you. I'm so happy for you. This is such a positive chapter in your life. And then we have very soon coming through, and it says clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. Yeah, this is a time again of new beginnings. It's time for you to decide what you want, because I think that in this current mode, in this era that you're going to be living in, you again are just going to be the man. You're going to be the man. You're going to have this power to do whatever you want, and I think in this era you can make anything into a reality. So definitely shoot for the stars, shoot for the moon. In these next 30 days, really just look at the world as though the sky is the limit, because whatever it is you want to start going after, it will be yours. Okay, you may not be able to get it within these next 30 days. It may not be that fast that things are achieved, but I think so long as you start like kind of creating a plan, so long as you start writing down all the things that you want within the next year or two, I think that you will be able to achieve it sooner rather than later. Okay, you will be able to get it. Okay, because in this era that you are living in, nothing is impossible for you. Everything is possible. So yeah, you guys, at the end of the day, I think that's what I'm seeing. I do think I just want to add a little cherry on top of this already amazing Sunday of a reading. But Spirit, can we just get one more thing, one final thing to end this reading today for group 3? Yeah, look at that. We literally have the 7 of Pentacles coming through, and the bottom keyword is vision. It's time for you to have a vision. I don't know if you've only ever had short-term goals, but now is the time for you to have a longer vision. It's time for you to plan for the future, and to even plan in advance for further things that will come to you in the future, right? Because this card, this talks about going through a season, right? Think of a farmer. A farmer isn't just going to plant the seeds to like a carnation bush or whatever, and it's gonna like they're gonna wake up the next day and it's gonna be grown overnight. Like, no, a farmer has to keep tending to that bush. A farmer has to water it every single day. It has to make sure it has good light. It has to make sure the soil's just right. It has to really devote a lot of time to that plant so that in the future it will start to grow. It will start to rise, and sooner rather than later, you will eventually have a season of so much growth and so much prosperity with those carnations, right? You'll have an abundance, an overabundance of carnations. But again, that's not going to happen overnight. So I do think that within these next 30 days, again, you're going to have so many things, you're going to have something amazing happen to you. You are going to be feeling so victorious. You are going to be celebrating this victory. You are going to be having people looking up to you as a mentor. But now is the time for you to plan your next victory. What is it that you truly want? Don't plan just a short-term goal. Think of a longer-term type of goal. What is it that you want next? Okay? And realize that this isn't going to happen overnight. It's not going to happen overnight. It's going to take time. I see this at least taking a year to come to pass. But I think that within these next 30 days, if you start planning now, if you start the process now, then you will get whatever it is you want. It will just take time. Definitely more than 30 days. But yeah, you guys, at the end of the day, that's what I'm seeing for you. I hope that you have enjoyed this reading. And I mean, honestly, look at the back too. Look at this back of the deck energy. It says dedication with the 8 of Pentacles. So yeah, I mean, you just gotta stay dedicated, okay? Stay dedicated, and whatever it is you want will be yours. So yeah, I love you all so much. I hope that you have a fabulous day, and I hope that you like this reading. If you did, please give it a big like, subscribe for more videos like this, and yeah, I'll see you all next time, okay? Mwah. Bye, guys.